Oh, what do we have here? We got mom realizes cops found her 3-year-old trapped in a cage. Thank you guys for tuning in. And without further ado, let's get it.
Human child in that playpen?
Hold on.
That's crazy.
Oh, it's just a neck pipe.
Jesus.
What that is?
They were zip tied in a cage.
The 29,
If the house
19,
caught on fire, they
22.
would burn to death.
They told me if I talked to the cops, he would kill my family because he knows where they live.
What the fuck?
When a woman alleges
What's up,
that she
Gordon
was
GG?
robbed and raped by a vengeful couple, an Ohio investigation quickly descends into a twisted world of drugs, crime, and unthinkable child endangerment. As the couple flees, it will be up to the cops to stop this madness before the worst can happen.
Look like the worst already happened.
The following report is based on official police records. Hours before
What's up,
deputies
GG?
in Hocking County, Ohio would find a toddler locked in a makeshift cage. The first moments of this bizarre case open with a young woman claiming to have been beaten and robbed.
Some man brought her here, and he said she came out of the woods to his cabin and asked him for help. And he brought her here because she knew who we were. Yeah, she was pretty well
How did she know who y'all was?
messed up, man. Them boys did a number on her.
So-
She said she had some money and they wanted the money. And he wouldn't give them the money. And so they beat her down, and then she ran through the woods. She had briars and all over her.
Damn.
All over her.
Her face looked horrible. All red.
This shit was scratch marks all over her. Sticks and residues on her boot. It looks like somebody punched her.
The couple says that they drove the young woman, Megan C., to her father's house earlier today.
The man that dropped her off here told me he was going to call the police and file a report. I said that's the best thing to do.
And Megan said, no, I don't want to do that.
She just
Well,
wanted to go
wait
to
for
her dad's and get away from the trailer.
Why wouldn't she want to file her police report so if it happens again, she can defend herself?
The next stop for the deputies is clear, but they quickly realize they're not about to get the cooperation they might have expected.
Is Megan here?
No.
Okay, we want to check on her. We heard that she was hurt.
No. I know.
She was dropped off here.
Yeah, she's not here.
Okay. Was she beat up?
No.
Could you have any idea why somebody would tell us that? A few people?
No.
Would you care to talk to me for a
Probably because he was the one that was doing it.
moment? Instead of through the door?
Yeah, go around back.
Suspicious that Megan's father isn't being truthful, the deputies head around the house to dig deeper.
I mean, can you tell us what's going on? What people
Oh,
do?
really? I don't know what the hell's going on with you.
When did she
I'm
leave?
sleeping. Huh?
When did she leave?
Yesterday.
We were told she was brought here today. Just a little bit ago after she was assaulted, actually robbed.
I've already made contact with them and interviewed them. They brought her here within the last hour.
Well, I told you I didn't see nothing on her.
Okay. So, but you just told us that she wasn't here today, and now how could that be if you're now telling me that you didn't see anything on her?
She was here for a little bit, but left.
Okay. If she's here, right now we are not concerned with her warrants, okay? If that's why you're lying to us.
Yeah.
So I would rather just talk to her, because right now I'm looking at her as a victim more than anything else, okay?
Yeah.
Because if someone did rob her and did do this to her, they deserve to go to jail today. So if she's here, I would like to speak with her.
Yeah, and then take her to jail, right?
Huh?
And then take her to jail?
If there's any way around that.
If there's any way around that, then we will try all means possible.
Megan's dad promises to give them a call when his daughter returns,
Yeah, he ain't saying shit. Yeah, I see his scope of demeanor. He worried about her going to jail.
but the deputies aren't taking that for an answer.
I believe that she's here. I believe your daughter is here in the house. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
And I really wish you'd stop lying to me. So go in and tell her to come out and talk to us. We'll wait for you over here.
Her partner waits by the front door until a sudden shout catches his attention.
Yeah.
I can't get out.
So she's not here?
Yep, he said he was sleeping. When he went in there to look, she's not there.
Megan's family agrees to let the deputies look around, and in a case that will grow to involve many forms of crime and deception, the victim's elusiveness is only the beginning.
Her cell phone is in here on charge. Her money's laying on there. Her purse is here, and a cold drink is still in that bedroom. She's in
here somewhere.
this trailer somewhere.
Facts.
But Megan is nowhere to be found, leading the deputy to seek help from her mom.
You can tell us where she's at.
Oh, I didn't know.
Well, if you tell me where she is, you're okay. And she will be okay.
I don't know. I'm gonna live without her.
You're not gonna live without her.
Will you try to keep her from taking her to jail?
I'll do my best. He's hiding herself.
That shit, he gave up her own child. You did it? Yeah. I gotta check it too. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I will take good care of her.
Okay.
I promise you.
Okay. I'm sorry.
I can tell you're upset, and I can tell that you are not feeling the best.
With Megan's hiding spot revealed, the deputies devise a ruse to confront her family and friends, preventing her from knowing that her mom gave away the game.
We know there's a high probability of her being in here, okay? Because no one's going to leave their phone, leave all their cash, especially if they were just robbed for some of their cash. They're not going to leave the rest of it. I don't know.
Unlock this cabinet. Unlock this cabinet, or I'm going to bust the lock off of it.
You heard something in the cabinet?
Yeah, it's moving around.
I'm going to ask you right now. Is she in the cabinet?
Stay still, Megan. They're just.
We heard something in the cabinet. Is she in the cabinet, sir?
What the f*** do, buddy?
Megan, if you're in that cabinet, you need to tell me now.
All right, Megan, when he opens that, just keep your hands up where we can see him. Everything will be just fine. You are safe.
We are
going to take care of you, okay?
Molested, and I have to go to jail because I have a warrant.
You are a victim. That is our first priority.
No, you're going to go to jail.
No, you are our first priority, Megan.
But amid the absurdity of having to track her down in a locked cabinet, Megan now drops a bombshell accusation.
Anyway,
She married?
molested me. His girlfriend did, and he raped me, and now I got to go to jail like this.
Here's the deal, okay? I want to put the people who did this to you behind bars.
Yeah, but I'm going to be in jail for a long time.
Megan, we don't even know what your warrants were for.
Everything else, but I need to go. I can't.
As Megan wrestles with the consequences of coming forward, her mom gets into it with her family.
You ain't get out of the way. Get away
Talk
from
to you
me.
for a second.
I'm gonna be leaving.
Alan,
I know. I just want her. Yeah.
What is it?
You want me to give her a lighter?
Yeah.
I didn't tell you she was here, did I?
I didn't say that.
No,
But you're
that's
gonna
what you
stand
said.
there on guard because you want that money, don't you?
No, I don't want
You're
the
not
money.
getting it.
I don't want
You're not
that money,
getting it.
Heidi.
It's gonna be taken
You
care
really
of.
don't make stuff
No.
up, man. Shut up.
No. He left it up to me, Shane. That's a real man, ain't it? Huh?
Why do you want your honor?
That's yeah. You left it up to me.
Can somebody light it for? I don't.
Huh.
As her family fights it out, Megan reveals that she's got much bigger worries about them.
You can't run around hiding from us or not come to us when there's a problem.
And they told me if I talked to the cops, he would kill my family because he knows where they live.
Megan C. says that her attackers are Franklin T.J. Varney and his girlfriend, Megan Smith,
Nah, they do look a little scary, not gonna cap to you.
both of whom she considered friends.
That's what I said, Gigi. Who the fuck is her husband? And this guy, he need to put his ass away ASAP.
And after being
Expeditiously.
transported to the hospital for treatment and a rape evaluation, she gives a shocking account of what happened this morning.
This all happened to me because my boyfriend's in jail in West Virginia, and I was supposed to bond him out, and they were supposed to take me, and they knew how much money I had, and they tried to get the money. And they didn't get the bond money. They only got the money I got from my dad on Cash App that I pulled off my Cash App card.
So how much do you think they got?
They got like 60, and they thought they were gonna get the money because I had almost $1,500 on me, but
They didn't get any of that. You had it somewhere else.
I had it somewhere else, and it was in a locked bag. I'm not
What the fuck?
completely stupid.
She says TJ agreed to pick her up and take her to West Virginia. Instead, he and a friend showed up and took her back to his trailer compound where, until just recently, she had also lived. Megan Smith was waiting at the home, and the couple was angry.
He got mad because he said that we threw his dead grandpa's hat away, and that's why he did what he did, tried to rob me, and that's why they did what they did to me, to get even with my boyfriend. And Megan said her reasoning was her
They look like they've been messing around, though.
sister's stuff was thrown away. That's not what happened. We backed up everything as we were told to.
She and her boyfriend recently moved off the property, but she says that the anger over how they left was nothing more than a cover story.
It was a setup from the get-go. They were all in on it.
The assault happened where?
In his mom's garage.
In the garage.
Yeah.
And straight after the assault, I'm assuming is when the other stuff occurred, right?
Yeah.
And that was also in the garage?
Yes. And then, as soon as I got a chance, I took off running, and I ran through the woods, and that's why I had these bursts all through my hair.
Megan agrees to take care of her warrants and concludes with a warning about the couple's children, who are currently in the custody of TJ's mother, Ella.
They have them 2 kids there, and the little boy saw a lot of the assault. The little girl was just inside, but they did the drugs right in front of her, like in the same room as her. And someone needs to get out there and drug test Ella, because that's not fair to that little girl. She's an angel.
When deputies descend that night on what they call the Varney compound, the children will soon become priority number 1. But first, they must figure out from the others on the property where exactly TJ Varney and Megan Smith can be located.
So who's actually living in Ella's old place here now?
Nobody.
Anybody. Where's TJ living at?
I ain't seen him probably about 10 years.
Oh, bullshit.
Listen, I already told you. You lie to us, you go to jail.
I
Quit
ain't
it.
lying to you. Like,
Quit it.
Absolutely are. Yes, you are.
You're not good at it either. I mean, I ain't seen him.
He's been living here. He's been living here in Ellis.
Yeah, that was last year.
No, that was yesterday and today.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well, you should probably stop talking if you're going to lie, because you're going to go to jail.
GG, I don't know. We watching, man. We watching it.
I don't care, but if you lie again, you're going to go to jail.
Do you really think we would have came with this many people if we didn't already know he was here? No. Okay. I ain't saying that, but I ain't seen him.
The other tenants aren't much help, but soon a transmission over the radio changes things.
We were just talking. Maggie, TJ around the back door, should have report up. I got a four-wheeler where I go with it.
God damn, this is disgusting, bro. I know that house smelled like 5 years of bounce that ass.
Still deny it, they were never here. Weird how that worked out.
Megan Smith and TJ have fled into the woods together, but when the deputies arrive at their last known location, the home of TJ's mother, Ella Webb, the focus quickly shifts to the couple's young children.
So Megan abandoned her kids once again?
Well, no, I've had this since she got out of the hospital.
But not.
No,
so, they happened?
There's gotta be mental health issues, GG, after that, because ain't no fucking way.
Yeah. So a lot. When did you last see Daddy?
Hey, when was Daddy here?
Hey, give this to her. You'll call 911.
Was Daddy here today?
Yeah.
He was. When did you see Daddy last? 10 minutes ago?
I mean, I'm not. I did not see her.
Daddy left.
Huh?
Daddy left.
Daddy left?
Yeah.
Where did Daddy leave to?
There's one dog.
Huh?
Go.
As the deputies follow the 3-year-old boy into the home, they notice a disturbing structure in the living room.
What's this
What the fuck?
in this? What's this in this playpen right here?
What do you mean? This?
Did you put a human child in that playpen?
No, he slips out at night. I have to watch him. But no, he sleeps in the bed with me.
Ella, you put a human being in this cage?
No, sir.
Go out there and sit down, Ella. Go out there and sit down. Hi.
He ratted Ella out about 2 seconds.
And that diaper saggy as hell. Like, what?
I love little guys that don't lie.
We come in,
he was in there. She had to untie it from that end to get out.
The deputies who were first on the scene described finding the 3-year-old boy inside a dirty pack-and-play, its top opening covered by a wooden gate attached with string and zip ties. The report indicates that this turned the pack-and-play into a cage, preventing the child from getting out.
They were zip tied in a cage.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
that's-
so 29,
if the house
19,
caught on fire, they
22.
would burn to death.
Have you ever seen anything like that? No. How many times have you been in there? Quite a bit. And Megan ditched him. Megan smashed the one that ran with TJ.
I feel like it's a special place in hell for people that hurt children like this, because there's no reason for this shit to even be like this.
They ran
Like,
back door.
what?
When they begin taking the playpen apart, the deputies discover more horrors waiting within.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. Hey, ask him if he was drinking all that.
Hey, is this your sippy cup, buddy?
Was this your sippy? Is that sippy?
Is that yours? Yeah. Oh God.
When did you have that? Today?
Ew. Huh? Can't eat bugs and you can't smell it? Sure. This was in the crib when I took it apart. It's spoiled milk.
Faced with more than they expected to find out here, the deputies call child services.
We're on scene of a search warrant. There's 2 and a 3-year-old that was at the house. It was a rape and a robbery that occurred here. As we pulled up to the front door with the SWAT team, the mother and the suspect were actually they're both suspects. They're both raping, robbed a girl. They ran out the back door and into the woods. So they left their kids here. He was actually, they had him in a locked cage. Is it tight shut?
Okay. So other than that, what were the conditions for you guys?
Nothing worse I've been in. There's knives everywhere in the house that's accessible to children.
But as the deputies will soon see for themselves, knives aren't the only items within the children's reach.
Hey, hold on.
Hold on. What do you got? Okay.
Oh, it's just a meth pipe.
I told you somebody was messing around. Exactly. That is correct. Like, what the fuck? How do people do this to kids, bro? I would never understand this shit.
That's exactly what that is. No, that's meth. We need to take that.
Yeah, I know.
Just running around with meth pipe. I mean, it's like the meth pipe says Fisher Price on the side. I'm guessing it's not for kids to play with.
As troubling as the situation looks for the children here, their parents are on the run and Ella has been arrested. In the meantime, the deputies still have the original disturbing allegations to investigate.
She back there saying like, if I didn't have these damn kids. But she looked way worse off than they do. Or about the same.
Other by it. I remember like they were kissed. She was kissing him, and I closed my eyes and just prayed for it to be over.
So this is where this happened, I think, for sure?
Yes.
Gotcha.
Stuck their fingers inside, also sodomized her. And there's 2 receipts over there on top of the stove for Shawnee today, which is where they went to pick her up at.
In addition to the receipts, the deputies find a very peculiar journal.
Oh. First time rule was broken. Punishment, spank 3 times, flog 3 times, place on knees with palms out for 15 minutes. If the same rule is broke again, the punishment will be on knees, flog 5 to 10 times, stay there 30 to 40 minutes. Phone be taken 1 day, spank 5 to 10 times. Not allowed on phone, clean whatever daddy says, clean and be naked.
Let me see that.
If the investigators have questions about this journal, they'll have to wait. The man who might be able to answer them is in the woods somewhere behind the property.
Well, right when you got here, what was that all about?
That was TJ.
Was he?
Saying that he was stuck, come down here and help. Nope.
And then he unstuck himself?
Yep.
Yeah, they're gonna be in the system for no reason.
Never made another noise.
So maybe he's still back there stuck?
It's a very good possibility. He's definitely back there. I don't think he was stuck.
Oh, he's back there. I talked to him.
Yeah. I was back there.
Did he talk back to you?
Yeah.
Neither TJ nor Megan will emerge from the woods tonight. In a statement to the press, the chief deputy says, "I very, very strongly encourage Mr. Varney and Ms. Smith to immediately surrender themselves to law enforcement. If they choose to run from their responsibilities as they did tonight, the Hocking County Sheriff's Office will tirelessly leverage every local, state, and federal resource available to bring these 2 to justice." The next day, deputies are back out at the so-called compound, where the stakes are soon raised yet again.
Where were they? They went that way?
What do you say? He's threatening to kill himself. That's what he's saying.
Does he have a weapon?
I don't know.
What exactly did he say?
He said, I was going to kill myself.
I'm going to kill myself?
No, policeman.
How did he get that from that?
He's gonna
What?
kill one of us?
He's gonna. What are you trying to say? That he said he's gonna get them to shoot him?
Suicide by cop.
He said he's going to get you all to kill him.
With a new danger in the air, the deputies move quickly when a report from their partners comes over the radio.
Got him detained?
I love you, baby.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry.
We're, you're looking at the trailer. We're just left of it. We're going to bring them out. Is it better that way or this way?
This way, sir, better. You're going to walk through a million briars over there. The best bet is to jump across the creek right here and go back up over the hill, sir.
We're not far from the road. We're going to walk them out.
After navigating through the thick woods and a creek, the suspects are patted down and taken into official custody.
I haven't searched for him.
I don't have any needles. I don't have any needles, but there might be some stuff in my pockets. I know there's a straw.
A straw? Okay.
Yeah, I don't.
Is that all?
There's broken cigarettes.
Don't dig for anything.
I'm not sure what's in this pocket.
It's a big size bulge right there for just a straw.
I think it's a tape. I think there's a little glass teddy bear in my pocket.
Anything on you?
No. Maybe a pipe and some confetti on this side. It didn't fall out on a piece of foil.
You have kids? Why didn't you guys come out of the woods last night when deputies were up here looking for you?
I did, but when I came out, everybody was gone. Yeah, you can look at me, I promise. I was stuck in a briar bush.
Your child was stuck in a playpen that she turned into a cage. Were you aware of that?
No.
Oh, now.
You're getting stuck by a briar.
He was in the house.
I didn't mention that to him.
Well, tell us the truth about that, okay? Because she said that you did. She said that you know about the playpen, right? Is there a playpen in the house?
Yeah, there's a playpen in the house.
Okay.
Megan and TJ are taken to the station, where the cops will have many more questions. And as it turns out, they aren't the only ones.
Can you tell us why you did this to the toddlers?
I didn't do nothing to them.
Keep on, bud.
The reporters can be bypassed, but the detectives won't be so easily dismissed.
First off, I guess we can start the conversation of, you know why, obviously, other than your warrants, why we were after you specifically over
I ain't gonna lie to you. She looked like she a little methed out right
the
now.
past day or so. You wouldn't have any inclination.
No, I don't have any idea.
TJ is interviewed later, and unlike his girlfriend, he decides to take a guess as to why.
Saying, that's it. My niece.
Gotcha.
She called me and said that she was going to have me put in jail, saying that I touched her. And I know better than that. She knows better than that, and I would never do nothing like that.
I would say the situation is closely related, but doesn't have anything to do with.
Okay.
So this has to do with Megan.
She was at the house yesterday.
That's so the general synopsis is that
She stole her dope, and now she's a little boy.
Well, of course she's not going to tell me dope, but she said
Stole her dope.
about 60, she had $60 on her.
It wasn't that much. I'll tell you, I'll be honest, it was worth way more than that. It was fentanyl in a vial, glass tube.
Gotcha.
And I took it. It was 1.5 grams, so it would have been about $160 on the street, but that's all I took was Fetty. Took Fetty. She came over and she got my girlfriend better, my wife. I call her my wife Megan, my Megan better. She left the vial sitting next to all of her bags. I picked it up, I walked out. She didn't see me walk out with it. I come back into the garage, we're smoking. She says, "Where's my Fetty?" I'm like, "Crazy, I don't know where your Fetty's at. You put it
What is they even talking about?
up." And then she walked away screaming, saying that I stole. So she knew that I'd stole it, but that's all. That was it, fentanyl.
Gotcha.
Was it an
opportunistic thing?
And I'll take the fentanyl. Yeah, I'm a junkie. I'm going to take the Fetty. Yes, sir.
His girlfriend isn't so
At least he's an honest junkie.
ready to admit that Megan was even at the property yesterday, forcing the detectives to lay out the accusation in full.
TJ and Evan went and picked her up in Shawnee, made a pit stop back at Ella's house. From what I get from her, a pre-planned assault took place in the driveway / the garage, primarily with TJ being the aggressor, and that from there she was forcibly raped in the garage by you and TJ.
What?
An assault/robbery occurred.
And these guys know me. I would never assault a woman. I felt bad enough stealing the fentanyl from her, sir.
And then a rape occurred afterwards.
What?
In the garage.
Oh my God, never.
Oh my God.
So you're saying none of this is true and none of it's occurred?
God, no, not at all.
Who got raped? Her?
She did.
Oh yeah, I'd like to have a DNA and everything done there. That never happened. I walked out with the fentanyl and that was it, sir.
I thought me and her were friends.
I think she thought the same until yesterday. There were fingers shoved inside of her, nothing else.
Testing. I never would do nothing like that to any woman.
So you don't know anything about an assault?
He ain't lying, because, hey, when somebody, they ain't finna be like that.
TJ assaulting her, smashing her cell phone.
I don't know nothing about that.
Taking any money from her?
No, I don't know nothing about that.
I bet you her DNA's nowhere on me. I never touched that girl.
You didn't assault her and take her
No,
phone?
sir, I did not. I took the fentanyl and I walked out of the garage. That was it, sir.
You didn't smash her phone or anything?
No, sir. She threw her phone at me.
Gotcha.
No, sir, I did not.
Both TJ and Megan are adamant in their denials, but it's not long before their stories start to diverge, if only slightly. Megan admits that both she and TJ were angry about the way Megan C. had moved off the property.
TJ took her phone out of her hand and smashed it. And she started crying. She said, please don't do this to me. I said, Megan, come outside. Let's talk. Me and her walked to the truck. We talked all the way to the truck. At this point, TJ had done took the dope and everything. There was never no rape that happened. If a rape happened, it happened in 30 seconds that I walked out the garage door and I come back in.
You're saying no sexual assault occurred?
No, sir.
No regular assault
No,
occurred?
sir. No assault, period.
How long was TJ alone in the garage with,
About 3 minutes. About 3 minutes.
So it's not 30 seconds, it was about 3 minutes.
Yeah, but I mean, I was right there. I was walking around the backyard.
How long were you alone with?
I wasn't. I was never alone with her. Never alone with her.
Hey, look, your girl just ratted you out. You might want to go ahead and just tell them what happened.
That's
This
not
is
what we
crazy,
got.
Gigi.
Maybe 5 seconds. I don't know.
We got about 3 minutes.
Let me see. Megan was out in the yard wanting to fight after the Fetty and it all came out.
She told us about that.
And she fell. I come running out, helped her up. I ran back in. Maybe a minute and a half. Maybe 1 to 3 minutes. Yes, maybe.
You know your little diary sex fetish book that you guys have?
Freaky ass. They locked their freaky ass up.
Spank 3 times, flog 3 times, place on knees with palms out for 15 minutes.
I don't know.
You know what I'm talking about.
No, I don't.
You know what I'm talking. You know exactly.
Honestly, if I could see it, I would tell you. Yeah, I probably would.
It's a spiral notebook.
It's a spiral notebook.
Handwriting in it.
With rules and punishments.
Because we are submissive.
Okay. Can I tell you that some of the stuff that was describing as happened to her was written in that book?
He lived in my house with He lived in my house. I was in jail, man. I was in jail. They lived there and they went through everything I have.
It becomes clear that if the accusations are true, the couple won't be confessing today. However, that still leaves one other significant issue on the table.
Do you know of anything about your boy being put in the pack and play with the baby gate zip tied and tied to the top of it?
No, they asked me outside. I would not do that to my kids.
So when SRT hit the house last night, that's how we found him. We found him in the pack and play with the baby gate attached to the top of it securely. And he was inside the pack and play with a soiled diaper and a baby bottle with curdled milk in it.
Damn.
What?
Inside the pack and play with the baby gate on top of it.
Ella had to just put him in there because he wasn't in there when I took off.
There's no way that Ella put that child in the pack and play, put the cover over top of it, and zip tied it in the short period of time that we made it to the front door and you guys ran out the back. It is physically impossible. So we know, Detective Wright and I know, that you are not being honest.
Ella was also confronted about it last night after she was arrested.
I would never hurt.
Okay, well, was there a reason why that was
He
done?
slips off, and
Okay.
I was getting in the shower, and I can't trust him to even get in the shower. He comes out the front doors.
Okay, so you did that just so you could get a shower and make sure he didn't run off.
Yeah.
So you don't have like locks on the door, particular
No,
locks. Okay.
yeah, I do have locks, but he knows how. He's like a little Houdini.
So
My son, he won't stay in his playpen at nighttime if we don't put something on the top of it. And he likes to wander around the house and get a hold of cigarette lighters.
Okay.
So
How do you secure him so that he doesn't?
usually it's a cage or like a dog gate will be put on the top of his playpen, and that's it, set down on the top of it.
I'm gonna sign him later, okay?
But he's gotten where
You knocking out your homework? Good job. All right, I'm gonna check it later.
he moves that, tips it over so it gets secured with like little tie things. Usually it's tied by little pieces of sheet. Yeah, I mean, just
secure the zip ties.
Whatever they could put on their zip ties is a little much, man. Because if something happens, you ain't gonna be able to get him out of there fast enough.
Correct.
Yeah, that's what I always had a problem with that too.
Whether the danger is that the boy will run out the door, grab lighters, or even something else,
Oh, it's just a meth pipe.
Megan insists she didn't know the top was locked down.
Man, that's cap.
I didn't know he was zip tied in it. I didn't know he was
So you
zip
knew
tied.
the cover was over it.
I knew that was put over top of it. Ella told me because Ella told me she couldn't handle him. So I
Okay,
was.
so you're aware that your child was in the pack and play, and that a cover was
I
placed
thought
over
that it
top
was
of it.
just sitting on top of it that he could get out. I didn't know that it was zip tied.
Why would there
down.
be a cover over top of it if you think he could get out?
Ella told
That
me
is
she
bullcrap.
couldn't
You
handle
can
it.
stop lying to me at any point in time. Do you understand that?
I thought that I
I thought she was about to do 6'7", 6'7".
on it. I didn't know that it was zip tied.
So we do have a search warrant for the property, but I want to make sure that it's okay for us to take pictures of it's a pack and play, isn't it?
Why would you guys want to hurt me? I
don't wanna
don't
hurt you.
hurt that child. No, you don't take pictures of the pack and play. Why would you to hurt me?
No,
So I could
I
lose
don't.
Sissy?
I don't hurt.
Yeah, you do. Every experience I've had, you guys has hurt me.
Ella Webb pled guilty to attempted endangering children, a fourth-degree felony, and was sentenced to 1 year in prison. 2 months later, she was given judicial release and placed on 5 years community control.
I didn't know they hadn't changed in it.
Did you know she zip ties a baby gate to the top of it?
No, I didn't. He's been staying there for the last 3 days. He usually stays at my mom's and Chansey.
So why would you leave him there?
Because I didn't have nowhere else for him to go.
Megan Smith pled guilty to 1 count of endangering children, a third-degree felony, and was sentenced to 2 years in prison.
Those kids are yours, right?
Yes, sir, they are.
All right.
But I wasn't in no position being on the run to take care of them either.
Understandable.
Well, they're in shelter care now, so they're in foster family in an undisclosed location.
Franklin T. Varney, a.k.a. TJ, pled guilty to child endangering, a third-degree felony, and was sentenced to 3 years in prison.
He'll get tortured in prison anyway because they don't like rapists.
She's not my type, sir. You see my types in there, skinny, little. That's just not me.
TJ also pled guilty to attempted rape and was sentenced to an indefinite prison term of 4 to 6 years, to be served consecutively with his child endangering sentence.
Damn.
He is currently housed at Warren Correctional Institution in Lebanon, Ohio. In 2018, 2 women meet for drink.
Shit. Hold on. Let's go back to what we just saw. Oh, yeah, the liked video. No, let's go back.
In 2018,
What do you mean?
All right, thank you guys for tuning in. Shout out to all my supporters. I love you. And that's it, baby. Out. Oh, what do we have here? Today we got when a scam call ends horrifically. Thank you guys for tuning in. Without further ado, let's get it.
I need the sheriff and the ambulance real quick out here. There's been a shooting.
The caller is the shooter. He's being advised to put the gun down.
He said it was a scam. Somebody called and told him that his nephew was in jail.
He was after blood money.
It's the same play that they've been using on everybody.
Yeah.
It's always elderly people.
Yeah.
And then she showed up.
Oh.
Yeah, he got bashed pretty good. She shows up here and tries to take his $12,000, so he shot her.
Okay then.
A man calls 911 to report that he's been the victim of a telephone scam that ended in a dangerous confrontation in front of his house. Now one person has been shot, and the threat may be ongoing.
Papa say I better stop playing with him. He ain't going for it.
But it won't be long before a shocking revelation turns the entire case upside down. The following report is based on official police.
Y'all better stop playing with them people, man. He might mess around and be a goddamn Vietnam vet. You over here trying to get money off of him. You about to come up off of us.
Records, and some of the footage has never been seen before until now. In Clark County, Ohio, on the morning of March 25th, 2024, dispatchers get a 911 call from an elderly man named Bill Brock, who says he's been forced to use extreme measures to defend his life.
Yes, I need the sheriff and the ambulance real quick out here. There's been a shooting.
A shooting? Who shot?
Some black woman come to the house here.
Who did she shoot?
Well, I've been threatened all morning.
Okay. Okay, where did the black woman go?
She's laying here on the driveway.
Did you shoot her?
Yes, I did.
Okay. She's laying in the driveway?
He a real one. He say, yes, I did.
Way?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
She's bleeding some. And
Okay, where did you shoot her at?
well, I shot her in the leg the first time, and I shot her in the shoulder.
See, look, he wasn't trying to kill her, because if he was trying to kill her, boom, 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 all of that would have been done.
Okay, so you shot her in the leg and the shoulder?
Yes.
Why did you do that?
Because I was threatened that she was going to come and kill me.
Much more will be said about the threats Bill was getting that morning, but for now the dispatcher is concerned about the immediate emergency.
Is anybody else with her out there?
No.
Okay, so she's by herself?
And I'm by myself, too.
Okay.
Nah, don't be asking for help now. Talk about some, help me, please. No, don't do it now.
Is that her in the background?
Yes.
Okay.
Even with the woman in clear need of urgent medical care, Bill says that the threat against his life may still be ongoing.
There was a guy on the phone, and he was telling me he was going to kill me and the family and everybody else around me. Help me, please. And he's liable to be on his way here now. He claimed he was in Springfield, but
Okay, the mail said he was in the Springfield?
I don't believe it. I'm not comfortable being outside here because they said they had us running over us. And
The stunning details of what led up to this shooting will come out in time, but for now, police rushing to the scene have a more pressing question.
Hello, the caller on the phone? Yes, we do. Okay, and where is that person advising the firearm is?
Okay, where did you put the gun?
I've got it right here in my hand.
Okay, I need you to put the gun down before the officers and the medics get there. I need you to put it up somewhere.
I will.
The caller is the shooter. He's being advised to put the gun down.
Did you put the gun up? I need you to put the gun up before they arrive, okay?
Yes.
Okay, put the gun up for me. Put it inside the house or something, okay?
Yes.
Bill say y'all gonna learn today. Bill say y'all gonna learn today.
She's not going anywhere.
With that stark assessment, Bill puts the gun away. The woman is being treated by paramedics when the first deputy arrives at the scene.
Come here. You all right? Stay about 1 second. Are you the shooter?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna pat you down, okay? I'm just going to hang on to that. Yeah, I'm hang on to that too. I'm gonna have you sit in my car, okay?
Yeah. I like that.
Bill say you gonna learn today.
Well, I gotta have a man be scared in my car. Not yet.
Can we get a W Bill in the chat real quick, because this here is some funny shit.
Just let us figure it out, okay?
Okay.
You're not under arrest, okay? You're just being detained in the car for now, okay?
Every time they say that, I feel like they be lying through their teeth. You is under arrest, bitch. You're going down.
And like I said, there's a squad coming to check you, okay?
Yeah.
So just give us a few.
I'm sure glad to see you guys out here because I've been on this phone for a couple hours with this guy trying to save me. Had a nephew in jail.
people that try to get over on older people, it's like a certain place in hell for you. Old people and children. Why do y'all mess with people like that? Like, that's so weak to me.
I had a wreck in Charleston and just kept hanging on and needing bond money and what this woman was supposed to. Yeah, figured it.
As the cops secure the scene, a med flight is ordered for the woman, who is still conscious.
Okay, I'm gonna get IV stuff prepped. Can't eat anything.
As they wait for the helicopter, the deputies begin to learn a little more about what happened here today.
He said it was a scam. Somebody called and told him that his nephew was in jail and he didn't bring $12,000 downtown. And next thing you know, he tells them that he's got the $12,000. She shows up here and tries to take his $12,000, so he shot her.
Oh?
Yeah.
Oh?
Yeah.
Okay then.
Yeah.
Sir, you were the only one in your house?
Yes, ma'am.
Nobody came with this female?
No.
Okay. You didn't see anybody?
She was sent out of Springfield, as I understand, because he was after blood money. So there's $12,000 in an envelope in there that I was supposed to take to Springfield.
Bill tried to get some of this across in the 911 call.
She threatened to kill you?
No, it's the guy on the phone that's been trying to get money out of me.
It's the same play that they've been using on everybody.
Yeah.
It's always elderly people.
Yeah.
The federal government warns that so-called grandparent scams are growing more common as cyber thieves use social media to gain access to consumers' personal information. The FBI reported that they received nearly 200 complaints in 2023 relating to this type of fraud. This case, of course, ended differently than most.
I bet it did.
The white swatch. They got one in the
I bet it did. Gonna learn today. Bill say he got time.
chest, one in the hip, I think, and two in the leg.
Yeah, tell that helicopter to look for a drone because they claim they had a drone circling around there watching me and one killed me.
Things are quickly worsening for the woman Bill shot.
Hey, I know you guys got a lot going on, but if you can, them pants, her clothes.
We don't have time for that. We're working on a rest right now.
Oh yeah. Oh, no worries about it.
Hey,
She's full of rest right now.
The woman's injuries have left her on the brink, but neither of them made it through today's incident unscathed.
Are you injured anywhere?
Just a little nick on the side there where she slammed the car door on me.
Yeah, whole side of his ear.
I see this.
Oh.
Yeah, he got bashed pretty good.
Keep us protected. Well, let's protect himself. 47. I can.
With Bill detained and the woman being airlifted to a nearby hospital, the detectives begin their investigation around back with an important piece of evidence.
Have Joe open that door shoe. I don't know if there's any blood on it. He has some blood on his ears and stuff.
There's the gun.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a revolver.
Denise, I haven't got pictures over there yet.
Hey, look, them revolvers do not fuck around. You feel me? You think you want to fuck around? Man.
I'm watching where I'm going.
She's like a bull in a china shop.
Yeah, but it's an old ass metal door.
As they head into the house, the investigators notice the envelope full of money that Bill had prepared for the scammers.
Yep.
So why did he?
So they called him.
Oh, okay. You ain't gonna say no more. I understand. Tell him that his son's in. Yep.
And then she showed up.
As familiar as the scam may be, this one took an extremely rare turn. And when the man behind this scam calls the house, it takes another one.
You ready? Come on. Do we want him out? Hello?
Yeah, hello?
Hello?
Yes, who is it?
May I ask who I'm talking to?
Yes, this is the officer speaking.
Okay, what officer?
Yes,
No, I need to know what officer, sir.
you're going to be in trouble.
Okay. Let me ask you this. The female you sent over here, you know who she is?
Yes, I do.
Okay, well, she's been in an accident. And this is actually an officer. It's Detective Cruz with the Clark County Sheriff's Office. I need you to dial a number, get this number so I can explain more to you. Hello?
Look, he's freezing up. He's like, oh shit. Oh shit.
Hello?
If you'd like to make a call, please hang.
Well, they know that she's been in an accident, so they can't say we didn't tell them.
As the deputies have their first interaction with the phone scammers, Bill remains shaken by the grim events that have shaped this morning.
Yeah, he threatened to come out here and kill me if I didn't pay.
Okay.
And she was going to get me.
Okay.
So I left the door on.
Okay.
Expecting her to be armed.
I gotcha.
I feel kind of bad about shooting.
I understand.
But,
I've been in a shootout before. I completely understand.
Inside the house, the scammer calls once again.
Hello?
Yes, I'm sorry, we got disconnected there.
Okay.
What were you saying?
She was in an accident. This is Detective Cruz with the Clark County Sheriff's Office. She was taken to the hospital. I need you to call so we can get more information on her.
Okay, what type of accident?
It was a serious accident. We'll just say that.
A serious accident?
Yes.
Is she okay?
No, she's not doing well.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
She just say she was taken
This guy remind me of the watch when the guy kept saying, "This the kidnappers."
into the hospital.
What hospital is she
I'm
at?
not going to tell you that until you meet me, so I can make sure you're family or something like that.
Okay, I'm going to be there, give me 20 minutes.
Okay, thank you.
Where is the gentleman that was there?
Huh?
The gentleman that was there, where is he?
He's talking to us, so I need you to come.
Okay, thank you. I'll be there.
20 minutes.
His ass ain't showing up.
Get ready. Let's see if he shows up.
But now knowing that police are on the scene and Bill is talking to them, the man never arrives.
I knew it.
Meanwhile, Bill gets stitches for his head wound.
Yeah, and I'm glad you guys are around because they threatened to kill me.
Yeah, and that too, because, yeah, the threats as well. So you have a female that probably has someone else out there that, you never know.
Bill says the scam caller made many death threats, but today's events only bring about one actual death. 61-year-old Lolitha Hall, the woman he shot this morning, dies in surgery.
Damn, bro. I hate that she had to lose her life. I thought she was going to survive, but damn. See, this is what happened when you trying to mess over people, bro. Like, this man, an old man, he at the brink of death. Like, why would you just let him be? Like, why are you trying to get over on, bro?
Kettering Hospital.
Hold on, bro.
Now you done lost your life for a funky $12,000. Was your life really worth $12,000, bro? I don't think so. I think it's worth a lot more than that. At least 100,000, you know?
More neighbors that were threatening to be raped and killed.
According to Bill's friends, his fears lingered. He stayed with his girlfriend Becky for the following days, hiding his vehicles because he thought the scammers would find him and kill him. But even today, the cops believe they have the basic picture of what happened.
He's already given consent, so he's complied with all law enforcement aspect. It sounds like the person that came to his house was in the wrong.
He is the apparent victim of a possible robbery. He shot someone that attempted to rob him.
But this investigation is about to take its most unexpected turn yet.
Wow, come on now. Don't tell me y'all finna put old Bill in jail now. Don't do that shit.
Detectives soon realized that Lolitha Hall was working for Uber on the morning that Bill was being targeted over the phone. And just as Bill had no idea who he was really talking to that day, Lolitha, too, was unaware that the pickup and delivery order she accepted that morning was part of a sophisticated scam.
She didn't even know it? So she thought she was just... Oh. This shit keep getting worse and worse. This lady did lost her life. Bill out here taking lives. Oh, man.
10:52, she arrives at Bill's house.
Pick up Ayala on the right.
Lolitha's dash cam shows her waiting in Bill's driveway, apparently uncertain about the next step.
Back door? I don't know what door I'm supposed to go to.
Bill had been on the phone with the scammers for nearly 2 hours at that point. They claimed to be a lawyer and a judge calling on behalf of Matt, his girlfriend Becky's grandson, who had supposedly been arrested after a negligent car accident. At one point, they even put someone posing as Matt himself on the phone. The ruse was good enough to fool Bill for a while, but as Lolitha was out in the driveway trying to decide what to do, he was beginning to realize that something wasn't right.
It doesn't look like anyone's here. I'm not going to be sitting here much longer.
Bill says that the plan was for him to deliver the $12,000 to a parking lot near the courthouse, where he would meet with a woman in a black Acura.
I would have been like, why the f*** is she at my house?
But when he begins to catch on to the scam, the men on the phone drop the act and tell him that the woman has come to him. He looks out the window and sees a black Acura parked in the driveway.
He's gonna be like, hello, is anyone home? There is no bell to ring. Ma'am, there's no bell to ring. I'm not walking up.
Lolita, clearly uneasy about going to the door, remains in the driveway for nearly a half-hour total. In the meantime, Bill says the scammers were getting increasingly hostile. They gave him a stark warning. If they didn't get a call from their woman confirming that the money had been handed over, they would kill him, his family, and those closest to him.
Oh, why would y'all play this game?
Can you let them know I'm here? Is there any way you can let them know I'm here?
It don't even sound like she knows what's going on.
Not clear if Lolita is talking to anyone or merely rehearsing, but finally, just as the scammers are threatening Bill's life over the phone, Lolita decides she's done waiting.
Okay.
Lolita heads in the direction of Bill's back door. According to Bill, she walked into his covered sunroom area through the door facing the driveway, proceeded to open the storm door leading into his house.
Why would you just walk into somebody's house?
And said, "I'm here for the package." Bill says that was when he drew his pistol and asked for her phone. Less than 2 minutes after Lolita was seen walking toward the house, she is seen again, and this time, she's not alone.
Stop. Stop. Well, I'll call 911.
You just walked up in this man's house. Oh, shit.
No, you're not leaving. Hi. No, you're not. You're not leaving in one hole. Stop. Give me that phone. Stop. Give me it. Stop. Give me it.
Oh, shit.
Give me that phone.
Bill a whole gangster.
I'll shoot the other way. Help! Come on, get out.
So did she even know what was going on? That's like my question right now. Did she know what was going on?
Yeah. Yes.
Bill looked like he old enough to be her daddy.
Yeah, I know what you're after. You're after the... Help! 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 Give me that phone. Help!
But even as Bill calls for help along with her, he will later say he still saw Lolita, and more specifically the phone she was carrying, as a dangerous threat to his survival.
I'll shoot you in the head. Please don't. Don't, sir. Please don't. Over. It's not up there. You can see it. You can see it.
So somebody did this shit, used the innocent woman that's just trying to make some extra money, all the while framing it. This is some movie shit right here, bro. Like, these two poor souls. I hate that these two poor souls had to even come across each other.
Oh, give me that phone. All right.
Because he's under the impression, if you guys just tuning in, Bill is under the impression that if he don't get this $12,000 to this lady, that they gonna kill him, and that they sent her to kill him. But she don't know what's going on, just like he don't know what's going on. Damn, this shit crazy.
Please, don't see me anymore. Please.
But you get, like, to be honest, if we being factual, if he wanted to lethally kill her, he could have. But he shot her in the shoulder, he shot her in the legs. After he felt threatened.
Lolita can be heard begging Bill not to shoot her again for the next minute, but Bill is fixated on one thing.
Hey, somebody help me. Give me your damn phone.
No additional gunshots are heard, and soon Bill calls 911.
Here, there's been a shooting.
A shooting? Who shot?
Some black woman come to the house here.
Roughly 2 weeks after the shooting, Bill's lawyer told Clark County detectives that he would not be submitting to a formal interview. The next day, he was arrested and charged with murder. At trial, the prosecutors argued that a reasonable person would not shoot a defenseless woman multiple times to protect themselves from words of a scammer.
Facts. He is senile, though. You feel me? He old and senile, so
The jury agreed, and in January 2026, William Brock was convicted of murder, 2 counts of felony murder, kidnapping, and felonious assault. At sentencing, Lolita's son Mario called his mother his best friend. She didn't get to grow old like William Brock, he said. Instead, she sits on my mantle in an urn. William Brock, 83, was sentenced to 15 years to life in prison, plus an additional and consecutive 6 years for firearm specifications. He has filed an appeal. In March 2025, the estate of Lolita Hall filed a wrongful death lawsuit against Bill and the unnamed scammers, none of whom have been identified or arrested to this day. The lawsuit is ongoing.
Damn! That was crazy. See, at the beginning of the video, I thought Bill was this helpless old man that was getting messed over. And then you see at the end that the woman that's in this, she actually was just thinking she doing her 1-2 for Uber. You know what I'm saying? Not understanding what was going on. I'm so sorry that she had to lose her life. To her family, to her friends. This is crazy. And then to Bill, you know, Bill, he a little older, so, you know, you could, that's just an all-out bad situation. Damn. She was unarmed. I'm thinking Bill shooting somebody that was trying to shoot at him. But whole time, you get what I'm saying? That's crazy. He should have known, though. I ain't gonna lie to you. He should have known when she said, I'm gonna call 911, that she wasn't there to kill him. As soon as she said, I'm going to call 911, that should have been like, okay, you don't even know what the fuck is going on, do you? Because for the simple fact of, if somebody's coming to do something to you, they are not going to involve any type of police. They're coming to get you. You get what I'm saying? But I low-key think, and this is just my personal opinion, I low-key think that she walked into his house, right? She opened up the door. She probably scared him a little bit. And then after that, he already getting all these crazy calls, you know what I'm saying? Talk and riled up. That was just a heartbreaking situation to watch. Thank you guys for tuning in. Shout out to all my supporters. I love you. What do you guys think this happened? They gave this man 15 to life, but shit. 6 to 15, but come on now. Look at Bill. Hold on, we got one more for y'all. This cop, he overdosed on some stuff that he picked up. And the way he is laying there, he is out of there. Look at that. There we go. All right, we're finna go right into it. Let's see. Deputy overdoses in bathroom after smoking seized drugs. It probably had a little fentanyl in it. And look how he laying on that ground. Legs on his butt. Yeah, it's going down. We finna dive right into it. Let's get it. Damn.
There you go. Wake up, bud. Here you go. Wake up. Come on, Mark. Come on. Wake up, bud. Come on.
On October 24th, 2023, panic ensues at the...
So this dude is a dirty cop, sounds like, right? Because why the hell is you taking drugs that you done seized?
Sacramento County Sheriff's Department in California when a deputy enters the bathroom to find a colleague unresponsive on the floor. As deputies attempt life-saving measures, the mystery of what caused his collapse
I hope he didn't, you know what,
unravels, forcing them to draw a horrifying conclusion. The following report is based on official police records. Please note that all persons charged with a crime are presumed innocent unless and until proven guilty in a court of law. It's just after 8 p.m. when an on-duty deputy enters the restroom at the Sacramento County Sheriff's Department, finding Deputy Marvin Morales seemingly passed out in the corner of the stall.
Leave that door open! My radio is there. Get his vest off. Get his vest off. Straight his leg. Straight his leg. Yep.
Dang, he got folded in his clothes. That was some hard shit. I ain't never seen somebody get folded in their clothes. Damn.
Hey, Miles. Morales! Morales! Hey, Morales! Hey, drag him out! Drag him out! Drag him out! Drag him out! Hey, leave that door open for fire. I got it. Put a trash can out there. Morales. Wake up, bud. Come on.
What is this, at the police station or something? What's going on?
Pulse? How's it? Still got pulse? Still got breathing? Huh? Breathing. You got pulse.
Whose car is this? That's his car. That's my car. I came to use the restroom. I thought he was in there taking a poop, and as soon as I opened the door,
he pooped already.
he was
Shit.
leaning against the corner.
He's down. Yeah, he's down. There you go.
There we go. There we go.
Come on, buddy. There you go. Wake up, bud. There you go. Wake up.
Come on, Mark. Come on.
Wake up, bud.
Come on. Come on, man.
Wake up, Ross. Wake up, Ross. Wake up. There you go. There you go.
Hey, do we want to roll into the recovery at all?
What's up?
You want to start rolling into the recovery at all? Just because of all the mucus get from you giving him that?
We'll keep him like this because he's breathing. He's got to
Come on, Mark.
Come on, breathing.
Come on, bud.
Come on, Marvin.
Mark. Come on, bud.
Yeah, starting rope's not going to help him. Wrong pulse.
Good.
Come on, Marvin. Snap out of his leg.
They attempt a sternal rub, a technique used to assess a person's level of consciousness, but Deputy Morales has no visible response.
Come on, Marvin. I'm going to try to bring him one more time.
Dan, you're done with that?
Yeah.
There we go. There we go. Come on, Mark. Come on, Mark. There we go.
Hey, take these. I'm going to the ambulance, Marvin.
Come on, Marvin. Come on. Come on, Mark. I see you.
There you go.
Keep breathing, man. Stay with us. You're good.
Paramedics arrive, and Deputy Morales is transported to a local hospital for further treatment. Meanwhile, deputies on scene learn he collected narcotics during an earlier on-duty call. With concerns he may have experienced an accidental exposure, deputies begin to search his vehicle.
Hey, Alex said it was in a glove. Yeah, I'm not seeing it.
Bye.
Peace.
That one's empty.
Nah, I'm not seeing anything in the box.
No, I
Didn't
that one.
feel like there was anything in them. Not that one.
Would probably not be in his ticket, though.
Actually, shine light over here, search.
No. Something in that one?
Damp, but they don't feel. Don't feel anything on that one. I don't see any other gloves floating around in there, do you?
No.
Pull up his last call that he was on and see if he already logged anything in RMS for it. I'm surprised we haven't done that, and if we're not finding it, he could have already possibly booked it.
I was like, he was on a 415 family, and I didn't say anything about dope.
No, he was on a, he collected dope at like 6:30-ish.
Okay.
The following footage, recorded at a Shell gas station, captures the moment he obtained the narcotics, just hours before he would be found unresponsive on the bathroom floor.
That's crazy.
What's up, bro? What's good? You okay? You're having a lot of fun out here, bro.
Yeah. You got new sunglasses.
I just saw you last week over here, bro.
Yeah.
You was dancing at the same time too, man.
Yeah.
You promised me your best dance moves.
Who?
You.
Yeah.
You promised me your best dance moves.
Yeah, definitely.
What's up? You want to see the way?
I gotta go back to downtown, dance there. They're all waiting for me. The last time I went, the stadium was about to fall down.
The stadium was
You were
about to fall
pass
down.
out the other night, though, last week. You was on that Fetty.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Is that what that foil is right there in your pocket, or be real with it? Just be real. Just be real.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Could be.
Could be, is it? I think it is.
I'm not sure.
Yeah?
Nah, not for now.
So you could either hand it over, or I could put you in cuffs and take it out your pocket. It's up to you. Hand it over. Hand it over.
Can I get it back?
How about that straw right there?
Deputy Morales and his partner temporarily detain the suspect. After clearing his pockets, he asks for clarification on the contents of the foil packet.
What is this? What exactly is this?
Pistol.
Pistol?
Deputy Morales can then be seen tucking the foil packet into a black glove before securing it in the hatch of his cruiser. Afterwards, he writes the suspect a citation for possession of narcotics and lets him go.
All right. See you next week. Hey, I'm here. This is my area.
Despite securing the evidence in his cruiser, it's nowhere to be found. However, deputies still searching quickly find something else, which raises even more concerns.
He said foil with and a glove, right?
How often do we just get rid of those?
I
cited him.
But he cited him.
You're right. You're right.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
What was that?
might just be an old busted meth pipe because there was no mention of a pipe in the call.
Yeah, but there's glass right here and there's foil. Or there's not foil, but there's...
Yeah, it might just be an old meth pipe, Sarge.
Huh?
So that might just be an old pipe. I'll toss it in there, but that's literally just a shattered pipe.
Well, I mean, is that what it was? It was foil,
It
right?
said what the guy said was meth, so it was off-white substance and foil.
No mention of a pipe, though?
No.
One deputy considers an explanation that might explain why the narcotics would no longer be secured in his vehicle.
Do you think he was gonna go and book it, but use the bathroom first?
No, there's no reason to. I mean, he could have, but there's no reason to pocket it because the stuff's all the way in the back of the station. So you'd have to get back in the car and drive in and grab it. That has to be in his cargo pocket.
It has to be. But are his pants still at the hospital? He went with his pants to the hospital.
Yeah, and see if they can check on that.
Deputies with Morales at the hospital check his pockets, finally locating the evidence.
Yeah, yep. I think you can feel the foil in there. Yeah, I don't want to fucking open it up, get us all exposed. Yeah. It's crazy. It happens quick.
However, the question of whether the exposure was accidental reaches a shocking conclusion when deputies locate a small glass pipe and an orange torch lighter in the bathroom where Deputy Morales collapsed.
The pipe that's on the ground wasn't next to it, was it? That's what I'm concerned about. There's a meth pipe sitting over by the door.
I don't remember, but it was in the stall.
Okay.
Okay.
Additionally, hair and blood samples collected at the hospital indicated at least 90 days of narcotics use. Investigators with the Bureau of Internal Affairs discovered that on August 9th and 15th, 2023, he cited 2 individuals for misdemeanor possession of paraphernalia. In his reports, he claimed to have disposed of a glass pipe, but later admitted to taking one home and using it multiple times. Investigators with the Bureau of Internal Affairs ultimately concluded that Deputy Morales intentionally used the narcotics he seized from the suspect on October 24, 2023. On January 1, 2024, investigators recommended Morales for termination. However, before formal action was taken, he submitted a formal resignation letter on February 2, 2024.
Damn. Shit. Thank you guys for tuning in. Shout out to all my supporters. I love you. And that's it, baby. We out.